Signs that you have a wounded inner child. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sama. I'm a registered psychologist, a relationship coach, and an inner child coach. And today I want to talk about the inner child. Every one of us has an inner child. It's your subconscious mind that has been collecting all the memories, including the painful memories, all your traumas since a very young age, which we call the inner child. The inner child is still alive within yourself. Everyone has the inner child. That inner child within you is always seeking peace and resolution. They might be carrying all your traumas from childhood. They can even carry your traumas from toxic relationships or relationships that weren't compatible anyways. And that inner child is very scared, has a lot of fears, and wanting you to connect with them. But you may wonder, Summer, how can I know if I have a wounded inner child? And this is exactly what we're going to talk about today. Make sure to follow my channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook for more advice, more connections, and more just connect with me. I always post amazing videos about healing, about finding yourself, about your dream relationship, and more. So you will get a lot of benefit out of my channels. So make sure to follow me today and just say hi. But let's talk about the signs that could indicate that you have a wounded inner child. So one of the signs is low self-worth. And when we talk about self-worth, we're talking about that internal feeling. So self-worth is internal, self-esteem is external. So when you compare yourself to others, you're basically struggling with a low sense of self-esteem. However, self-worth is more about valuing yourself. It's about loving yourself. It's about trusting yourself. It's about being able to know yourself without needing external validations. And what we notice with someone who has a wounded inner child, they don't know themselves. They struggle with self-esteem and self-worth. They always doubt themselves. They settle in relationships and they seek validations. And this is how you can, realize whether you have a wounded inner child, because your inner child could be running the show, as your inner child might not be able to connect with your adult self. So this is one of the signs. The second sign, you realize you might struggle with the fear of abandonment. So no matter what you do, you always feel that people will abandon you, people will leave you. You struggle to trust that your partner will stay in your life. You struggle to believe that your friends will stay in your life. You always think once they get to know me more and more, they will leave. And that what we call the fear of abandonment, where in return you actually can't build a real connection with anyone because you're always on edge, you're always worried, you're always thinking about the worst case scenario, and you're not true to yourself anyway. So you struggle to build relationships and you struggle with a very unhealthy attachment style as well. And the third sign that could indicate you have a wounded inner child is that you have the fear of speaking up. So basically, even when you're treated badly, you don't know how to communicate, you get triggered, you don't speak up, you hold back, and you try to tell yourself there's no point of speaking up. Or sometimes you realize when you try to speak up, you become really aggressive. So you don't understand or know how to speak up in a way that's more effective, more assertive. And it's really important in that case to start working on your communication style, developing a more of an assertive communication style, and knowing exactly how to communicate your needs and wants. And another sign that I really wanted to talk about today is trust issues. You don't trust anyone, basically. Even maybe when your partner is not doing anything wrong, you go and check their phone, or you doubt that they love you. You always think the worst about people, and you always imagine the worst case scenario as a coping mechanism. And it's really important to start working on healing when people had to let you down, and when you experienced that abandonment or that mistrust, in order to fully heal and connect more and more to yourself and to your inner child, because your inner child still remembers. It's a child within you that needs love, connection, and care. And your inner child wants to know they're safe and they're okay and they can trust people again. But first, they will need to trust you, of course. Another sign is people-pleasing tendency, where you always try to make people happy around you. You try to please people, but you neglect yourself because you don't have that internal connection from within. So you try to seek it in a way that's very unhealthy, where you form that connection to others, and you struggle with people-pleasing behaviors because that's all you know, that's all you're aware about. And it's really important to start acknowledging this, connecting with yourself, and knowing exactly that you're worthy of it, you deserve it, and you need to understand that the connection that you have with yourself is a must, and you're worthy of having this connection with yourself first. You don't need validations from people outside of you. You don't need to wait for people to make you feel good about yourself. Feeling good about yourself should come from within, and it's really important to start connecting with your inner child and healing this inner child, so you don't need external validations. And the last sign I want to talk about today is false guilt. So you feel guilty for doing things for yourself. You feel guilty for speaking up. You feel guilty for ending a friendship. And this is what we call false guilt. And it's a sign that your inner child is very wounded and doesn't have the ability to understand that they don't need to develop false guilt. All they need to do is connect with them, with the adult self, and trust the adult self. You notice that inner child is stuck, and you might even feel stuck in life. And this is a sign that could indicate it's time to let go of false guilt by being more aware, by being more in the here and now, and connecting more and more to yourself. And if you need more support, if you need more information about how you can start healing your inner child, contact me today, follow me on Instagram, email me, let's talk, let's work together, let's start working on your healing, because your healing is the most important aspect of your life. You're an investment. Start working on you. Let me know if you need more information and if you're ready to heal. Thank you all for watching. Please share this and like this video and leave some comments below. Thank you all.